has fought twice on blow by blow. Lastimosa with a record of 2-0 with 1 knockout. Esclamado has scored 3 wins with 1 knockout. Also undefeated, so it's a battle of 2 undefeated 20-year-old fighters. It's going to be a good one. Let's turn you over now to our ring announcer, Bobby Mondihar.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Roger Esclamado. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Jhonyl Lastimosa. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 108.6 pounds. He has a record of 3 wins, no loss, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of El Tigre Boxing Gym, Mandaluyong City. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Esclamado Jr. The red corner. He weighed in at 108.6 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins, no loss. 1 win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Glenford Fitness Boxing Gym, Taguig City. Ladies and gentlemen, Jhonyl Lastimosa. Third man in the ring, referee Carlo Baluyot. This will be 6 rounds of professional boxing. Rock and roll!
Roger, Jhonyl, malinis lang na laban, ha? Iwasan ng headbutt, ha? Low blow, lalo na suntok sa batok, ha? Very strict ako dyan. Okay? Touch glove.
At mag-uumpisa na po tayo, 6-rounder in the light flyweight division. And the fighter with the cornrows is Roger Esclamado, undefeated, 3-0 with 1 knockout. Si Jhonyl Lastimosa, ang tawag po sa kanya, Pacman, 2-0 with 1 knockout, both undefeated. Both fighters have fought on blow-by-blow shows previously. Lastimosa's last fight in September of last year knocked out Francisco Remolacho in 1 round, and previous to that, he scored a unanimous decision over Carl Villafranca. Both those wins were on blow-by-blow. Kanya Lastimosa is a blow-by-blow baby. Si Esclamado naman po, his last 2 fights were on blow-by-blow, and he has been undefeated on blow-by-blow. His last fight was a split decision win over 6 rounds over Joel Garcia. That was in September. The Pacman, wearing those Roman gladiator-like trunks, black and white. Yan po si Lastimosa. Nakakamag-anak ito ni Jojo Lastimosa, PBA legend. Esclamado naman po, he's wearing the tricolors of the Philippine flag. Lastimosa with a 1-inch reach advantage. Pero parang mas mahaba si Esclamado because of those long, slender, lean arms. High guard here by Lastimosa, preventing a left jab coming in from Esclamado. Lastimosa leading off with a right hand. He is the southpaw. Once more leading off with a right. Keeping a close eye on that right angle of Esclamado so he can throw that left hand is Lastimosa. Good blocks there by Esclamado. No damage on those blows thrown by Lastimosa. An overhand right by Lastimosa. And Carlo Baluyot, the referee, giving a warning for a blow to the back of the head. Lastimosa leading off with the left hand instead of the right. Here's a clash of heads, accidental. And you expect that from a southpaw going up against an orthodox fighter. Shooting the left jab is Esclamado. He's got to throw that right. Esclamado very stingy in throwing that right hand. And Lastimosa just missing with that left hook. It's the end of round number 1. The resumption of this fight. We are into round number 2 now. Third man in the ring, Carlo Baluyot. Here we go. Scheduled for 6. Lastimosa trying to lead off, trying to take the initiative. Esclamado just moving away from Lastimosa. So Lastimosa is having a difficult time initiating his attack. And that time missing with a right hand. Lastimosa clearly the more aggressive of the two, but he's not finding the mark. There he is again. Oh, Esclamado connecting that time with the left hand as Lastimosa was coming in. Good counter. Left hand by Esclamado. Lastimosa slowly moving closer and closer to Esclamado, looking to throw that left. Esclamado, we said in round number 1, he needed to throw that right hand a lot more. Well, in this round, sometimes he's leading off with a right. There's another clash of heads. Lastimosa, as we said, is a very aggressive fighter as he comes charging in. Nagkakauluhan yung dalawa. Lastimosa connecting that time. Actually, both fighters connecting. Not a time left here in round number 2. Both these fighters are beginning to find their range. Good step back defense by Esclamado, moving away from that combination coming from Lastimosa. Lastimosa throwing that left hand. And Lastimosa is not jabbing. He's just looking to unload that big left. He's also swinging away with that right. Blow below the belt. But Esclamado says he's okay. Not a heavy blow in the back of the head. Esclamado spinning away from Lastimosa.
10 seconds.
And he knows how to move away from the charges of Lastimosa. Yun nga lang, hindi siya masyadong nakakasuntok. left hand, finding the jaw of Esclamado. Round number 3 now on the way. Been a good one. And usually when it's Southpaw versus Orthodox, you're going to see a lot of tactical adjustments. Good defense by Esclamado. He ducks, he spins away. And then he takes a step back as he sees Pacman, Lastimosa, charging in. Lastimosa keeping a high guard. And that's taken away the left jab of Esclamado.
Stop! Break out, break out, break out.
Looks like a cut has been opened.
Headbutt.
Yun, headbutt.
Look.
Ang ating ringside physicians are now being called. There's blood coming out of that cut. We've seen a lot of headbutts in this fight. Our physicians are Dr. Mario Joel Guerrero and Dr. John Jedrick Pizarro. Blood coming out of that cut over the left eye of Lastimosa. Ito na ang ating ringside physicians checking on that cut. Doesn't look like it's a bad one. Palagay ko papabayaan ito.
Okay, back to corner. Hi, man.
Okay.
Hi.
Here we go. But there has been a cut opened.
Ulo, ulo.
By an accidental headbutt. Now we're going to monitor how the cornerman of Lastimosa will treat that cut over his left eye.
Ulo, Stop! Ulo. Go, fight.
There's another headbutt. You know, Lastimosa, you know, he attacks with reckless abandon, and which is the reason why nagkakaroon ng clash of heads. Hindi naman sinasadya.
Stop! Break out. Break out.
Esclamado winging away with that right hand.
Break it out. Break it out. Up. Makinig, ha?
Esclamado
Go.
appears to be fighting Lastimosa's fight. Wala na yung diskarte ng Esclamado to fight using that left jab to set up the right.
Tasa mo.
Kasi mataas nga yung guard ni Lastimosa, kanya hindi nakaka-jab si Esclamado. It's got to find a way. And you also notice with that high guard of Lastimosa, open yung kanyang breadbasket. Open yung midsection niya. Because you don't want to, you know, you're treating an open cut and you're using your bare hand. Very unhygienic. Anyway, now, round number 4. It's been a battle of styles. A southpaw. Oh, nakatama doon ng kanan si Lastimosa. And they're like two fighting cocks. When they come close to each other, they try to slash away. Left hand connected there slightly by Esclamado. Now Lastimosa moving a little bit to the right side of Esclamado. So he moves. Oh, big right hand. Big right hand. Tumama doon yung kay Esclamado. And Lastimosa for a while holding on. But then they disengaged quickly. Big right hand scored by Esclamado.
Okay. Right.
Hindi nasundan. One big punch by Esclamado, but he needs to put his punches together.
Time out.
Okay, time out. I think they're gonna call.
Blue.
Looks like an accidental headbutt. Are they gonna call the ringside physician? Tawagin nila yung ringside physician. Now both fighters have been cut. A lot of headbutting going on. It's the
Okay pa? Takto ko na. Time in.
right eye of
Right.
Esclamado. It's on the right eyelid. So both fighters now cut up because of headbutts. Left eye, si Lastimosa. Right eye naman, si Esclamado. A lot of punches being thrown, but none is landing solidly. Tumatapon nga sila ng mga suntok, pero hindi nakakatama ng solid. Lastimosa poking with that right hand. Another poke. Using that as his right jab out of the southpaw stance. Right side of the face of Esclamado is all bruised now. And there is that cut over, or rather on his right eyelid. Round number 4. Esclamado showing a little more footwork here than Lastimosa. Lastimosa is just standing his ground and waiting for Esclamado to come close so he can unload. But Lastimosa is not charging as much as he did in the and here it is.
Pares na kayo may headbutt.
Yon, narinig natin si referee Carlo Balut. Pareho na silang may cut because of headbutts. Jhonyl Lastimosa. He's the boy with the black and white trunks. And Esclamado with the tricolors. Hindi mapuruhan ni Esclamado si Lastimosa with that right straight. He's been trying, but he's not able to set it up with that left jab.
Ulo, ha?
Yung sinasabi nga natin kanina, no? Esclamado should just bend down a little, attack the body of Lastimosa to slow him down. Bukas yung midsection is Lastimosa because of his high guard. And that time, Esclamado going to the body. Wild swing by Lastimosa. Again, headbutting.
Okay, go.
Now, if at this point, right hand scored by Esclamado, if at this point, magkaroon ng stoppage because of a fighter unable to continue because of a cut inflicted by the headbutt, we will go to the scorecards for a technical decision. Very disciplined si Lastimosa. As soon as there's a break, he brings up both his fists to cover his face. There it is, that high guard of Lastimosa. And for Esclamado, pound the body. The side of the body of Lastimosa is wide open. Lastimosa now using some twirling tactics to move away from Esclamado.
Top! Tutulak, ha? Go.
Less than a minute to go here in round number 5.
Ulo, ha? Ulo. Top!
Cuts of both fighters are well under control. Left hand connected by Lastimosa. That was a big one. Pero hindi narindi. Si Esclamado took that punch squarely.
Ulo, ha?
And the 10-second clapper will now sound. There it is.
10 seconds, ha? Top.
End of the round.
Last round, ha?
Okay, you heard it from
para matapos
referee
ang laban, ingat sa ulo.
Carlo Paluyot, sabi niya, para matapos yung laban, ingat sa ulo. Sayang naman kung magkatamaan tapos you stop the fight because of a headbutt, you go to the scorecards.
Ito naman, no?
There it is again. Katamaan na naman. Lastimosa with 1 knockout in 2 wins. Esclamado with 1 knockout in 3 wins. Both these fighters unbeaten in their professional careers. Esclamado from the famous El Tigre boxing gym in Mandaluyong. At si Lastimosa naman from the Glenford Fitness boxing gym in Taguig.
Okay, tuloy.
Lastimosa, originally from Osami City in Misamis Occidental. Ay si Esclamado, Tubong, Mandaluyong City. Lastimosa trying to pick up the pace now. Countering was Esclamado.
At sa ulo, ha? Last round na yan. Top!
And this fight is very difficult to score. There's a loose tape.
Okay, go, fight.
Tama yung ginawa ni referee Baluyot. Siya nang naghigpit ng loose tape rather than take a break and go to the corner. A lot of precious seconds will be wasted. About a minute left here in this fight. One-two coming from Lastimosa, but no sting. No impact on those punches by Lastimosa. Esclamado not able to sustain any kind of attack. We were looking for Esclamado to attack the body because of the high guard of Lastimosa. Look at that high guard. Bukang-buka yung midsection ni Lastimosa. Hindi naman tinatamaan ni Esclamado.
At sa ulo, ha?
Lastimosa just backing off.
Top!
In time not to get hit by that combination from Esclamado. 10-second clapper has sounded. And we are going to go to the scorecards.